What's happening? The dreamer in the building. World Cup 2026. Oh, it's getting interesting now. Getting more exciting. Getting to the quarterfinals. It's gonna be crazy. If you think that the round of 16 was crazy, you're wrong. Just wait for the quarterfinals that is about to kick off tomorrow, the 9th, 2026. Round of 16 was dramatic. Comebacks, penalties, shout-outs, shocking upsets, and plenty of controversy. The latest being Egypt versus Argentina. That was yesterday. That was crazy. That game, we can't wait for the quarterfinals, right? If you're new here, remember to subscribe. To tell a friend that the dreamer is in the building. World Cup is getting crazier. It's getting entertaining. It's getting controversial every single day. But we are here to analyze what we expect for the next how many days? From now to 19th of July, that will be the final day for the World Cup. It's gonna be intense. So it was crazy on the round of 16. Latest being Morocco and Argentina, US and Belgium. Who else? Norway and Brazil. What was that, man? Brazil went home. Finally, we have the list for the quarterfinals. Of course, France on the top. Always, they never left. And then we have the only African team left in that lineup. That's Morocco. Egypt went home yesterday with that controversial match that happened. But let's say the best team won yesterday. And then we have Spain, Lamine Yamal. And then we have Belgium with, what's his name? Belgium got some good players in there. Doku. And then we have, I don't even remember. We have Norway for the first time. They're getting to the quarterfinals. Haaland is in there. Then England, Harry Kane. We have Saka. We had Madueke. We got Declan Rice. Bunch of stuff. Birmingham, whatever that word is so hard for me. And then we have Argentina. Enzo Fernandez. We have Messi. Woo! Cristiano Romero. Chener. And then Switzerland. The latest victors yesterday against Colombia on the penalty shootout. Ooh, that's another one to watch out for quarterfinals. This team survived one of the most competitive knockouts rounds in the World Cup history. That was crazy, intense, scary. Some of these crazy big teams were almost knocked out, Argentina being one of them. Belgium, Spain. France has been doing great so far. With the Argentina incredible comeback, Morocco, the only African team left. Norway, for the first time, they kicked out Brazil, the powerhouse, the machine behind football. Belgium sent US to the backing. And then else, the VR making some crazy decisions that divided some football fans. A lot went on for the rounds of 16, but now we are getting to the quarterfinal that begins tomorrow, July, what date is it tomorrow? July the 9th or 8th? Let me see. So tomorrow we are having 10 upcoming matches. Let's see everything, how it's gonna happen. So basically France versus Morocco tomorrow, Thursday, July the 9th, 2026. Stadium is gonna be Foxborough, Massachusetts, Boston area. Ooh! And then we have Spain versus Belgium. The date is gonna be on a Friday, July 10th, 2026. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. And then we have the powerhouse Argentina versus Switzerland. It's gonna be on the July 11th, 2026. Hagerfield Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Oh ho 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 ho! Those are the happening for the quarterfinals. All right. So let's start to predict France versus Morocco. Of course, France is the favorite getting into this match, but a lot can happen, right? The way we've seen these matches go, before, anything can happen. This match, I give France a happy hand. Morocco has been doing great, but it's gonna have a very hard task to try to outweigh France, because France never been champions before. They have machines, good team players in there. Of course, Morocco got Hakimi there, but let's just say it's gonna be Mbappe there for France, and many others. So, and how Spain, Romania against Belgium is Doku and what's this guy's name, man? Forget this tall, bold, black from Belgium. It's scored at the 11th minute. What's his name? I forget, but it's gonna come up. And then we have Norway versus England. Holy moly! And then we have Argentina versus for Spain versus Belgium. That's one. It's gonna be crazy, but I give it to Spain on this one. And then we have Norway versus England. This one is tricky. I give it 50-50, but if I had to money on this, I put money on England. Of course, Norway has been great, led by the great Haaland, but England got a lot of specials in there with Declan Rice, Kane. Then we have Bellingham, whatever I have to say. There is Madueke there. There is Saka there. So they have powers with them. And then of course Argentina and Switzerland. This one I give it to Argentina. They're more resilient. They know what they want. They get to the field with confidence. They might drag behind for the first half. Oh yeah, but they keep catch up really. They get stuff done quick. Right. So for these quarterfinals, these are the players that we're going to look out for. Lionel Messi, of course, from Argentina. We're expecting him to score at least one goal. But for Switzerland, probably he's gonna score 2 goals. And then we have Haaland from Norway, the crazy tall guy with ponytail hair. This probably gonna score 1 goal against England. Harry Kane is gonna be a leading scorer for England. Maybe Saka with the help of Saka. And then for France, Kylian Mbappe is the main guy to watch. Lamine Yamal for Spain, young boy, 18 years of age, has been doing great, man. That guy got places. It's gonna go far. That's gonna be the next Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gonna be the next Messi. It's gonna be the next Harry Kane. It's pretty cool. That's a look out for in Spain. And then I was looking for this guy, Romelu Lukaku for Belgium, the tall, bald-headed, skinny machine. That guy can score from wherever. He crazy yourself. So to look out for, and they like to put him at the 11th minute, all the way almost to the 80th, 85th minute, if they're not doing that great. So he's mostly the savior of the team. So, and also he got very, very tactics when it comes to heading with the set piece from the corner stuff. He can be helpful for Belgium. That's a good guy to look out for, right? And that's it. So it's been a very exciting quarterfinals ahead of us. That's be tomorrow. So I'm hoping that like I said, interesting. France versus, of course, I give it to France. Spain versus Belgium, I'm giving it to Spain. Norway versus England, I'm giving it to England. And the Argentina versus Switzerland, I'm giving it to Argentina. So alright, so let's wait and see. Leave your prediction in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you never miss the latest World Cup updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye. Bye.